Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Hope you all are doing well, and we are back in CubeCraft Skyblock. This is episode 68. We also just hit 68 days on this island, and today we are going to be transforming the Extreme Hills biome to make it look even bigger and grander than it already is. Although this is probably one of the best islands in my opinion, it's not really extreme as the name suggests, so that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode, making it big, and it will also be used for a lot of different purposes in future episodes. Before we start to transform the Extreme Hills Island, as you can probably tell, I haven't uploaded a CubeCraft Skyblock episode for 2 months, and in those 2 months since then, I've really just been AFKing on my Skyblock island. Not much has changed other than, I don't know why, but these sheep have shown up with like, I don't know, they're level 500. I think this was one of the admins doing. Yeah, I do 0.5 damage to those sheep, so I think they're gonna be staying there for a little bit. Also, I don't know how this sheep got all the way over here, but there's also level 1000 sheep with 500 health. Bro, I don't know how this one escaped the fence, but I guess it did. It's about to fall off the edge as well. I don't know how these sheep got here, but I guess they're here now. And yeah, other than that, there hasn't been any other changes to the island other than by, as you can tell by my Skyblock coins, I've really just been AFKing in any free time I have. I've also bought another couple stacks of diamond generators to cure my diamond addiction. And now it is time to start transforming this island. It's not much of an island anymore. I guess you could call it like a half island. I think to start off, I'm actually gonna take down this small island because although it looks pretty cool, I need to make it a lot bigger. Like, this isn't very extreme. But yeah, I think to start off, I'm gonna have to play. I don't think my beacon effects, reach over here, right? Yeah, most of my beacon effects don't reach over here, so I think I'm gonna make like another beacon right here and then take down this island, and then we can start building up a huge mountain. That was probably one of the most satisfying things I've done in a while. But yeah, the mountain is gone now. It definitely looks a little bit different. While breaking this down, I also just completely remembered that I have a whole dance floor down here that I built. Yeah, I completely forgot about this. This was like meant to be secret. And it was a little too secret that I kind of just completely forgot about it. This was where we stored all of my music discs that I got. I forgot about that, and I really like the idea of like a secret music room. But I think I'm gonna have to make another entrance somewhere else, or yeah, something like that. I'm gonna build the mountain first, or like there's gonna be multiple mountains, I think. I could also probably make it a little bit more secret than just like a hole there. Breaking this mountain also gave me a ton of resources, which is gonna be nice to have when we actually build it. So to start off building this mountain, I think I should actually, I want to build all of this like land to the corner, I think, so I can like just have unlimited space to build this mountain. Where did that bench come from? What? That's a weird bench. Okay, let's throw that off the edge. So yeah, I think I'm gonna like probably build it up kind of like this, and then have it lay like the same level as this, and then I'll just build it all around here. So it's kind of like higher up than the rest of the island, just to make it look more like significant and stuff like that. And then I'll build it all the way to the barriers at the corner over there. And just like that, we have a nice flat area now to build our huge mountain. I think to start off, I'm gonna make like the outline of the mountain, just so that I know like what I'm kind of building. So let's do that quickly. The outline is complete. I don't know if this is the final product of it yet, but this is kind of going to be the shape. It's not circle, but like mountains aren't always circle. I think this should be good. And then we like slowly and gradually build up. There'll be like multiple levels to the mountain. I could make probably another like smaller mountains coming out from like the sides and stuff as well. I will have to see. This I build as I go along. I make things up. We'll have to see how it works out. And as you can tell by the scale of this thing, this is probably gonna take a while and a lot of resources to build. But without further ado, let's grab a music disc, put it in the jukebox, dance a little, grab our resources, and let's get to building. Alright, so I've been building for about half an hour now, and I've gotten this much done, which I think is pretty good for half an hour. It took me longer to just like fill out this platform here to build it on, so I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna start building it like a lot taller now, instead of like, this is just the foundation pretty much, and then it's gonna go a lot taller. And then we'll probably make some more mountains, but for right now, I've completely run out of stone. I only have cobblestone. So what I'm gonna do is smelt up a whole bunch of this cobblestone to stone. And while we wait for all of that to smelt up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna AFK at my creeper farm because I'm very close to 10 billion coins. I'm only a billion away, and we still need to fill up all these chests and then sell it, and then I'll be at 10 billion coins. So I kind of want to do that, and then we can get back, like we'll wait for all of the cobblestone to smelt up, and then we'll get back to building. 10 billion coins has been acquired. I'm not gonna buy anything because I'm actually saving it up for a huge project that I'm working on. But that's 10 million. We've almost already broken our record again. It looks like, yeah, most of my stone has smelted up, so we can grab some of this. And I guess let's get this mountain finished. It's a little difficult to get up this now. I'm actually pretty proud of that. Although it's not as big as I really wanted it to be, it is still pretty big, and I really, like, I have some stone left, but I really don't have the materials to have, like, make it really big. I still think that's huge, though. That's, like, a lot bigger than the old Extreme Hills mountain. I'm not the greatest at terraforming, but I still think this looks pretty nice. It's obviously not done. I'm probably gonna add some like andesite, some normal cobblestone all around the place. But yeah, it's pretty much finished. I was also thinking about maybe adding another like smaller mountain here. I may try and do that. Yeah, I think maybe I'll do that now, see how it goes, and then we can start working on like making it look cool, adding some gravel, some cobblestone, maybe adding some more floating islands over in this direction. And then after that, we're gonna make a few entrances to the mountain because I have a couple of ideas for this mountain. First off, the entrance to the secret music place. And then we'll have a couple of entrances up here. I really wish elytras were in this game. It was so annoying trying to build this thing, and then I'd like accidentally fall down, and then because I don't have an elytra or anything to get up there, I'd like have to build all the way up there and then break it all down. It's so annoying. I wish there was elytras in this game. I'm glad it's done though. It looks pretty good. I'm proud of it. So yeah, I think to start off, I'm gonna make another little mountain here. Okay, so it's been a little bit, but I made 2 more mountains, smaller ones right over here and here, just to have more depth to this mountain here. I added a tree to the far mountain, as well as I added a little floating island up there. And if we take a step back, I think that looks pretty cool. Like I said, it gives some depth to the mountain type thing. So now the final things are, we just need to make the actual, like, this mountain look good. I'm gonna add some, like, dirt patches, some gravel patches, some andesite patches. And then at the top, I'll add some snow and some ice. I can also probably add some like coal generators and lapis generators, maybe even some diamond generators. I didn't even think of that, but yeah, some ore generators all around the place would also look pretty cool. So yeah, I guess let's start climbing up this mountain to get to the top to be able to make it look a little better. I really wish I had elytra right now. And just like that, the mountain is pretty much finished. I am pretty proud of like the terraforming and all the texturing I've done. I'm not the greatest at this stuff and I've barely done it before. So I'm pretty proud of this build. I added some gravel, some cobblestone, some andesite all over these mountains. Added some like lapis, some diamonds, some coal. There's some gold generating over here. I also added a little like cliff with a tree hanging off of it over here, which I thought looks pretty cool. We got some snow on the top there. I made a little like frozen waterfall that comes down here into this like small little lake, which I thought looked pretty nice as well. And I also added a little entrance here at the start of the mountain for a future project that I'm working on that will involve the middle of the mountain. So now that's all done, that looks pretty cool, and there's one last thing I want to do, which involves these floating islands. What I kind of want to do with these islands is have them kind of like, instead of just being here floating, I kind of want them to like have kind of a story to them. I don't know if that makes sense, but what I kind of want to do is build like dig a giant hole here, kind of signifying that it's kind of come out of the ground type thing. And then I kind of want like a chain that's attached to it, trying to keep it from floating any higher. That's kind of what I want. So like an actual floating island that's come out of the ground and that's attached to the chain. I'll do it for this other big island as well. And then I think I'll just like leave the small one, maybe like break a little bit around here to signify that it did come out of the ground. But like I don't think I'll put a chain there. Same for that one. I think like that one just being a floating island, kind of like it's still going up, like still floating up. I think that works pretty well. I kind of want to make the chains out of terracotta, so to do that we're actually gonna have to buy, I hope I remember how to do this. I think it's like clay balls. Let's buy like a couple stacks of clay, and then I think all you gotta do is make clay blocks, and then I think just smelting them up makes terracotta. I guess we'll see. Yes, okay, we got terracotta. Okay, that's good. I think I'll probably buy at least another stack of that. We can grab some cyan dye from our dye chest. Maybe grab... Oh, do I have any... Oh, I already have some terracotta. Nice. Let's grab some of this terracotta here, and then we can craft it into cyan terracotta just like that. And then I think we'll probably start working on the chain. I don't know where I think I'm gonna want it. I may have to move some of these diamonds actually to make this build work. Yeah. I really need to find an actual place to put all these diamonds, but for right now we can just take some of them out. And then I think the chain can probably start here. Maybe I could have like a base of like light gray. Yeah, maybe that could work, kind of like that maybe. I think that would look good, and then we can grab some terracotta and then slowly make our way up here. I'm still trying to work out this design. Hopefully it works. Okay, this is taking me a while, but I think that's a pretty good end result for the chain. It still looks a little bit off, but like, I think that's gonna have to do, I think. And now it is time to make the hole for this one that the island is coming out of, and then I just want to do the other island over there as well. Alright, and just like that, the hole's finished, and there's the first floating island complete. I like this. There's a little hole with some glowstone. There's some diamonds generating as well that will be like generated in like 12 hours or something. We got some like floating stones and dirt just like falling off of the floating island as well. I think it looks pretty nice. And then the last island here we just gotta work on. I'll make a chain coming down from like right here that goes up there, and then we can build the hole here, and that's pretty much the entire transformation complete. Alright, I really like how this one turned out. We got the chain here. I tried to make it look as chainy as possible without making it look blocky. We also got the little hole here. It's growing some, or generating some gold there, which will make it look better when it generates. But yeah, overall, I really like how this floating island over here looks as well. And that is the entire Extreme Hills transformation finished. It went from the small little hill to this extreme mountain with some floating islands, some other smaller mountains, some holes in the ground. But yeah, that is actually going to be all. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you did all enjoy. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And yeah, with that, other than that, I hope you all have an awesome rest of your day. And goodbye.